Right, next question from our regular contactee, Dave Doherty, who asks, one question for Shane. Since we know Alex is a McLaren fan and I'm a Mercedes fan, mainly on Valtteri Bottas, what team does Shane follow or driver the most?
It's a very interesting question. So I've always been a Hamilton fan because British driver, one of the very few British drivers on the grid. So I was a Hamilton and Button fan for a long time. But actually, with new young drivers coming through into the sport, I like to see racing and I like to see all these drivers do well because they're the future of Formula One. So I am too quite a heavy McLaren fan. I really like Lando Norris, and I think the pairing next year going forward with him and Daniel Ricciardo is going to be fantastic. Really like George Russell. Like I've said, every week I say I want him to get points. And also I'm a Hamilton fan because he keeps on breaking records and he's one of Britain's most prestigious, sportsmen. So I'm a driver fan. If there's any Brit on the grid, I'll absolutely support them. But I just like seeing good racing. I find it really hard to pinpoint one driver. Mercedes and McLaren are my team, but that doesn't mean I don't support a lot of other drivers. I like to see everyone do well.
Sort of a neutral in a way.
Yeah, it's not difficult because I used to think, I could only support one person, and that has been Hamilton for a long time. But actually, I just like to see drivers do well, especially the young drivers. George and Norris. So
I think it's kind of easy to support a team, but also support a lot of the other drivers. And I used to support Jordan when I was a kid.
Fair enough. Yeah,
we used to have. I remember I used to have like a t-shirt and a cap and all that stuff. So.
Well, I don't have any F1 merchandise, but I did say to my other half yesterday that actually when Ricciardo moves to McLaren, I'd be tempted to buy some McLaren merch because I think that's a brilliant pairing with a fantastic team with a great philosophy. So maybe that's my hidden answer. Maybe I am a McLaren fan deep down.
Come to us. Come to the orange side.
And that's where I'm going to be heading. So we'll see. I'll let you know what my first merch purchase is. So that should be a strong tale. But thank you very much for that question.